welcome back. This is our next video on the two next principles of the Pilates method and some building blocks of movement that will help you get moving and keep moving safely and efficiently. We will start by talking about the last two that we did in the last video, which was breathing and concentration. We want to put our mind into our muscles and get a maximum breathing pattern to help us center ourselves and keep moving properly with our posture. Today we're going to talk about control. So getting your breathing patterns right, concentrating so that we can have control of how we move and what we move. And we're also going to talk about centering, moving from the center. And all of these principles obviously layer on top of each other and complement each other. Remember that if any of these exercises or movements bother you and they don't suit you today, just leave them out. I recommend that you watch the video through first and then give them a try. So again, today we're going to have a stable chair. Again, I'm on a moving chair just so I can demonstrate. And make sure you're comfortable. So we're going to sit on our sit bones again near the center of the chair. Find your neutral. So we'll just go back and forth, do a little posterior tilt. Put your mind into those core muscles, just a few finger widths below the belly button. Good. Perch up. Make sure you're nice and comfortable in your spine. Put your hand on the crown of the head. Take a nice deep breath in. Keep the spine lengthened and take a long breath out. And just center into your body. Good. This first exercise is called knee floats. So if you're thinking about your core, 2 finger widths below your belly button, pull the tummy in. You're going to concentrate and control the leg going up. And your mind is thinking about the belly muscles doing the movement. Now when I lift that leg up, notice how I want to hitch the other hip up. You want to keep both sit bones even on the edge of your seat. So imagine you're at the deli getting some cheese, weighed at the old-fashioned deli counters before they had digital, right? And you want the weight in each cheek to be the same, even when you're lifting your leg. So if you bring your legs closer to you, under just past your knees, that might be a little bit more stable of a support. So you're pulling the lower tummy in, tall through the crown of the head. Peel one heel off the ground. Good. Put your mind into your muscles. Think about pulling the belly muscles in and not letting yourself hitch at all or minimally as you lift that up. And notice if more weight goes in one hip than the other, and then back down. And then the other one. So you're peeling your heel off, pull the tummy in, anchor down through the leg that's on the floor, and lift up. Trying to minimize any compensatory movements when you're doing that. So you're peeling the heel off, belly in. Really helps to use your hands to find out what muscles are working and what aren't. So if you put your hands on your lower tummy there, good, and you can notice if you're shifting. And even if you shifted a lot, you can see if you can find the muscles to transfer the weight back evenly. Good. Core on and up. That's it. One more each side, and then I'll turn to the side and let you see it from that angle. And again, remember to keep your spine lengthened up and down. Now we'll face sideways. So sitting up nice and tall, sitting on your sit bones, even on both cheeks. Spine nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed. I put my hands here, make that triangle. You become more aware where that core is. And we're going to peel one heel off the ground, pull the belly in, and really concentrate and control that leg up. And try not to let anything else move. And then back down. Pull the tummy and peel the other heel up. And lift that leg. Good. And then back down. Up. And through the foot and back down. And then the other one. and then back down. You can start by just lifting a heel off and engaging the muscles, just thinking about the control and the concentration with it. If lifting your foot off is too much for now, that's fine. That's where you can start. That's the first thing. Now the fourth principle is centering. So we've gone breathing, concentration, control, and centering. So again, that comes back to that control of the core, everything coming to the center. The spine is down the center. All the nerves go out from the center, from the central nervous system, from the peripheral nervous system that's in your spine, all the way out. So you want to be able to kind of radiate out. So it's got this energy going from and to when you want to move. So this is adding on to what we just did, going from center line. So we're going to lift one leg up, or heel up is fine, okay? You're going to take your arms out in front of you in line with your shoulders. Good. And you're on your toe, and you're just going to let your knee go out and your arm go out from center. And we're going to do same arm as leg to start with. So you go out from center and back in, and that's all you're moving. Knee goes out and then back in. Good, and out. And check in, put your mind into your muscles, into the seatbelt. There. Keep the spine nice and lengthened, but lightly. And back in. Good, we'll call that 5. And down, and then the other side. Lifting the heel up, and then out. And then back in. And out. And back in. 3. And back in. And you can pattern your breath. Inhale as you move, exhale to come back in. Last one. Good, and back in. And coming back down. Good. Then we can try opposite arm to leg. So that's going on to a separate thing, coordination. But we can give that a try, and you can incorporate the first movement, either just lifting your heel off, or you can lift your leg off. Okay, so the arms are out in front of you. Pick one leg up, hold it there, and then you're going to take the opposite arm. So opposite arm to leg goes from center without moving around. I'm on a twisty chair, so it's a bit more challenging. I'm going to do 3 on one side. That's it. And everything's calibrating up the middle. And I keep my spine nice and straight, lengthening all the way from the base of my sit bones. Good. And one more. Good. And back down. Good. And then the other side. Good. Zipping up, sitting perched up on my sit bones, lifting the other leg up now. Good. Try not to shift your weight, and then out from center. Oh, my chair is twisting. Good. And back in. And out. And back in. Breathing in. Just breathe naturally, but you can follow the pattern. Inhale out, exhale back in. Good. And exhale. Good. And then back down. Good. You just see sometimes these muscles here that attach to this bone, the thigh muscles that lift your knees up, they can get a little bit tight. So you can just do a little wiggle in your seat. Forward and back. Good. All right, and we're going to finish this little set of exercises with a stretch for the back of the leg. Again, we're going to stand up. You can grab your towel again if you like. Move this chair out of the way. You can also do it without a towel. It's not totally necessary. But if you put your foot up on an angle, okay, and then shoulders down, and then you're going to bend the standing leg and reach back through your hips. So now we're stretching all the way up the leg. So you can have your foot on an angle at the towel. Good. And then stand up. So we're just taking it forward. Mm-hmm. If you find balancing challenging, you can always hold on to a stable chair or onto a wall. That's also a way to do that. Or if you're out walking, holding onto a fence or a park bench, and just doing some easy active stretches, we call it. So you're bending your standing leg, and hips go back and up. Hips go back Good. And up. Without the towel, it's just completely the same. You can even do it with your foot flat. Good. And just bending your hips back and then back up. Heel up as well and back up. You can do it both. It feels slightly different, has a different stretch through the fascial system, the connective tissue system that holds our whole body together. Good. And then last one on this side. Without the towel. Going forward. Whoop. See? I even have trouble sometimes. And up. And forward. Back. Foot down. Hips back. And up. And one more time. And back up. Good. And then just do a little stretch through your hips. And that will just help to keep everything nice and loose. Until next time. Thank you for joining me.